With streaming and content creation, audio is arguably one of the most important things that you need in your setup. I've had moments where my audio has sounded like this.
Oh, we traded! Yes, 2!
I got one down.
Oh, yes!
But now I've been able to change it and upgrade it and make it sound like this.
Wait, we're a bit.
This is all thanks to the Wave 3 microphone from Elgato, an audio solution which is made for streamers, letting you customize it to your heart's content. This microphone may be exactly what you're looking for. When you hear Elgato, you pretty much already know what to expect. A brand that has hit the mark, that is aimed and focused its gear around content creators and streamers alike. You most likely know them from other gear such as their Stream Deck or capture cards or other products that they have, or even their face cam, which I recently reviewed as well. Even though the Wave 3 has been out for some time now, let's check it out. Let's see if it can hang with all the other microphones that are out in 2022. I do want to say one thing though before we do get into this video. I want to make it very, very clear. They've sent this out to me free of charge and I'm going to be giving my honest views, opinions. There's going to be no bias whatsoever. I'm going to let you guys know honestly what I think about it. You guys know how I am. I'm always straight up with this kind of stuff. Let's kick it off with a bit of unboxing action. As you saw on the unboxing of the Wave 3, it has a slim, sleek design. In my opinion, almost a minimalistic kind of vibe. I reckon it can complement almost any setup depending on what you have, whether you got something like mine or even something a bit smaller. It comes with a heavy duty weighted desk stand that you can use whilst you're sitting on your desk or attach it to a mic stand, like you can see here. I've decided to attach mine to a Wave mic arm which Elgato kindly sent out to me earlier in the year, and to be honest, it fits and sits perfectly. It's sporting a steel grille which helps with smooth sound diffusion and doubles to protect the microphone itself. The mic itself is attached to its own yoke which gives even more adjustable options, letting you place it and move it to pretty much almost anywhere you need it to be. You can also purchase the Wave shock mount as well as the pop filter separately if you would like to. It does not come with the box itself. If that's something you want to do, you can find it pretty easily. You can just either Google it or just look at your local PC shop or electronics store. You'll be able to find it. I found one online at a local PC store, sold it for $64 Australian, and I've already set it up as you can see here. On the microphone itself, it's straightforward and simple. A control knob on the front, which lets you control not only the gain, but also switch between modes of gain, feedback volume, and crossfade between the mic and the PC mix volume, as well as a capacitive mute button on the top, which I love for its ease of use. The condenser capsule protects the actual microphone, which uses a cardioid polar pattern for fine-tuned speech and making your voice sound so clean. There is an LED ring around the control knob as well, which lights up red when the microphone is muted. On the back of the microphone, it has a USB-C to connect to your PC, as well as a 3.5mm jack that you can connect headphones to monitor feedback with zero latency. Pretty dope. It's connected to the yoke by 2 screws, one on each side of the microphone, and it has a hard plastic and metal build with brushed matte style texture. Even though part of it is plastic, it does still look and feel very nice. While using it, it does feel very sturdy, which is something that's good for me as well. I like that. Overall, I like the way that it looks and feels. A very good design in my opinion. Now, I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I actually really like it. The customization options that Elgato have implemented not only within the microphone itself, but the software that it uses, which is Wavelink, has made it a pleasure to use. Wavelink is the gateway for not only customizing the audio settings of the Wave 3, but it can also be a whole audio setup in general. It's Elgato's solution for a virtual audio mixer on your PC. You think of software such as Banana Voice Meter or Soundflyer or things like that. It's a software that lets you transform the audio on your microphone from something standard to something awesome. Elgato do put out updates as well for the software itself, which enable you to do more and more with your microphone. And one of the latest updates, they've enabled the use of VSTs in the software too. And to be honest, that can improve your sound quality tenfold. To be honest, it's not the easiest thing to do if it's something that's new to you, if you're setting up for the first time. But if you do what I've done and just look up on YouTube, the VSTs that other people have used before in the past, or even settings, how they've set it up exactly. My advice on this though, if you do use that method, is just make sure that you use something like Audacity to be able to hear what it actually sounds like. I know that'll be different based on your own environment in your own home or in your office or wherever that you use your setup versus the person that's actually doing the tutorial. I've used and seen multiple other microphones out there that are focused towards creators or streamers alike, so I do have some rough experience around what's out there on the market at the moment. Personally, for me, Wavelink has helped so much. For those that don't know, at the moment I stream a lot of GTA or GTA roleplay, and streams can get a bit rowdy, they can get a bit loud. At times when I do get loud, the audio will clip and the experience may or may not be the best for the viewer. Audio levels will peak and it'll sound really, really bad and will scratchy and things like that. On top of that, for those who don't know, the stream room that I'm in, or the room that I'm in, it actually has no door. So it goes right down the hallway where my whole family can hear. Not only does noise and volume go out that way, but it also comes in. You can sometimes hear my family in the background now, even though I don't mind it. For the community and the viewers that watch my streams and stuff like that, it may or may not be the best experience. Along with all the VSTs you can do, Wavelink has something built in called Clip Guard, which it can actually help with clipping and when I'm getting too loud during streams and stuff like that. Also, you can very easily install like a noise gate VST, which can help making sure that no background noise is captured by the microphone itself. These are just a few ways that have helped me personally. I do have a whole bunch of other VSTs and I regularly play around with it, but I feel like that's the beauty of it, especially when it comes to content creation and streaming and stuff like that. It's different for everyone. So whether you're a streamer yourself or whether you're just looking for a new microphone, this is definitely something that could potentially help you out. There are literally so many different ways that you can make the Wave 3 sound exactly how you want it to by using Wavelink and VSTs and things like that. It's actually pretty cool to see that Elgato had worked with Lua Audio, which helped make the Wave 3 what it is today. To be honest, their reputation and their workmanship shows with the Wave 3 and shows that they work really well with Elgato, which is pretty dope. You can find the Wave 3 at most computer and electronic stores out there. If you just do a quick Google search, you can see what's local to you and what's easy to get. When I done a search, the lowest price that I found it was $199 Australian dollars, and the highest is around about $269, $279. Again, do remember that this is not including the shock mount or the pop filter. These are extra that aren't included in the Wave 3 originally in the box, but obviously you're more than welcome to purchase those separately if you like. I guess if anything, with all of these included features, what it looks like and things like that, as well as the price point where it's at, and even though it has been out for a little while, I guess the main question is it worth it? You know, is it something that you should buy? Look, to be honest, there are many solutions out there. There are many different options that you can choose from when it comes to audio, and more specifically your microphone and things that you use, whether it be for streaming, content creation, or just something to use like while you're gaming and things like that for your setup. It's really up to you. In true Elgato fashion, they have created a product that is focused towards streamers and content creators, and in my opinion is at a pretty good price point for everything else that's out there in the market at the moment. On top of that, it's not too expensive where it breaks the bank, but you can also have all the features of some of the top or higher end microphones that are out there now. To be honest, what I feel like really enhances the value that you get out of it is Wavelink and the things that you can do with it. I do think that it does take the microphone or the Wave 3 to another level. It helps it become a lot more and personalize it so you can use it to the best of your ability for you as a content creator or a streamer. They've made it plug and play. It's USB-C. You can use Wavelink with Stream Deck and things like that. It's crazy. And to be honest, I do really like the encouraged continuity between all of Elgato's products. It actually makes the experience and feel of Elgato products itself a lot more better. To be honest, it's kind of hard to find a product that would almost match or be similar to the Wave 3 just because what it can do and what it can offer to you. You guys always know that when it comes to reviews or people send stuff out to me, I really do try and look for something, but it's really hard to fault a product like the Wave 3. I feel like one of the only things that where it wouldn't be for you is literally if it's not going to be for you. Like if it's something that you wouldn't use, like if you don't need to use all these VSTs, if you just need a microphone, you know, to be able to just talk to people and you don't need it to sound of a higher quality. I guess I've also be really picky if you need something a bit more, but you know, for example, it's if you're at like a recording level, like a studio level of audio that you needed. If you're currently in the market for a microphone for your streaming setup or for content creation or just to use, definitely check out the Elgato Wave 3. If you get it, make sure you download Wavelink and check out all the cool things that you can do on there. Not only using it for the audio for your microphone itself, but potentially even replacing your audio solution as a whole on your PC. Pretty much letting you just have one hub where you control everything from your game audio to music audio, whether it be Spotify, whether it be PC audio, Discord, anything like that. You can control it all through Wavelink, which is awesome. Now, even though it has been out for a while, I still believe it holds its own. It's definitely a contender as opposed to all the other streaming equipment in this category, microphones, audio, things like that. Personally, I feel like you won't be disappointed if you get it. It's definitely going to be something that can enhance your setup. I want to say a massive shout out to Elgato for sending out the Wave 3 and for letting me check it out, review it, use it, and things like that. And I want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that are watching, that are supporting the YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. I appreciate it heaps. If you do want to help out further though, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting below as well what you guys think about it. It helps out so much. Even sharing with other people, I really do appreciate that a lot. And if you want to as well, make sure you check out my Twitch channel where I go live almost every single day. You can see the Elgato Wave 3 in action. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching.